Hello guys, welcome to my channel again. Today I'll be going through the evolution of my portfolio website I've done so far. This was the first I built, right? I got this image from an online site. I think it was on Sparch. I built this thing based on tutorials, no AI, just tutorials on YouTube. There are some places of smooth animation, but not all. Like this is lacking, See, no smooth animation. So at this time I didn't have any prior knowledge about CSS. It was just about HTML and normal CSS with small knowledge of JS, right? So as you can see at the mobile view, it's not so good. You see, the nav menu is still the same, it's scrolling, which at that time I didn't know it was supposed to be sticky, right? So as you can see, no AI, just work, mistakes, learn, and the rest, which got me to this level. So this one again, yeah, this was the first I did by AI. So at that time, I didn't know much about prompting and I didn't know much about websites. So when AI made me this, I was so amazed, It was the second website I ever built. So I was like kind of amazed. Look at the animations I put here, everything changes. I was kind of amazed with the design because I've never seen something like this. And it was good. Look at these floating buttons and the rest. Let's navigate to the problem I had was with navigating to smaller screens. Here was the problem. So at points in time, this hamburger menu, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Even when it comes to different pages, which I didn't like it. So I was like, look at it's changing and it's slow. Though I knew how to change the animations, right? But look at it. At some point, everything is different at the hamburger menu. So I thought of it like, nah, this design ain't good for me. So I had to switch to the next and look at it here. This page didn't have any footer section, whereas the other pages do. So that time I had to switch to something else. After the after the second, I had to use this one. This one was partly done by AI. About 90% of it was AI. So he had this content and was less free with bugs and the rest. As you can see, the problem the problem I had with this one was he had this thing like most of the nav menu was made up of just homepage various sections, and a user won't like to face this error. For example, a user got into this page and he wants to view something, we need to come back, which we go into that various section of the home page, right? Which I don't like. So this one was good. But the only thing wrong with it was this nav menu here, right? So I had to delete it and use the other one. These were projects I've done. Like I used Mobilize, which is one, the rest, AI, coding and the rest. Past projects I've done, but still on my portfolio website. This is the third design I've done so far. Food will. So when I came in contact with Mobilize, this was what I created. This imagine how your business could grow with just one phone call, kind of marketing. So this is what I built. Same as the old has this various section problem which I don't like because for example, if a user enter this available site, in order to come back to see something else, you need to come here and the rest. So I don't kind of like it because it was somehow made up of a single page website which wasn't good at all. So I had to move from Mobilize to something else which I like. And this one I think he had that mobile was responsiveness with it. Yeah, he had this thing and everything was good. But the only thing I didn't like was it was somehow kind of old ways of building sites, which I didn't like. So I had to switch to something different. Every changes and I had to make sure I was being listed on Google Map and the rest, other programs like my Instagram, TikTok, and the rest. So this is the present website which I'm working on, and I'm working on something different. You see, this is a present website which is still about me, the portfolio, but I'm working on something different which could be about the public. I'm working in a scenario where an individual could host himself on my site, right? With page, like for example, he has a phone shop, right? He could list his shop on my page, and whereas he could use that link to direct to people, like they should see whichever site and the rest, right? So when they see that's my link he's sharing about the website, so I'm going far, we're going far, everyone going far, like it's a win-win. You get. Well, if you stayed so far and watching the video and you enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like my content, you can subscribe or be amazed. And please Thank you.